Good evening. Oh! Hello everybody. Where have I been? Just been. Can't say I've been too busy. I'm too lazy. I'm very tired. I thought, oh, I must do another Arsenal Plasterer as it's been quite a while. Oh dear. Right, I'm just going to wait for people to go. Oh, I mean, Eric's doing Arsenal Plasterer, and it's on a it's on Tuesday. I thought it was meant to be on a Monday. Oh, I think the last few times I've done it on a Tuesday instead of a Monday. I didn't get in till 7 o'clock yesterday evening, and I was too tired. I'll tell me, well, it's meant to already start at 7, isn't it? And then on top of that, I had a very busy day, up at 5:30, and then worked all day, no lunch break, back home, got back at 7, and I was pooped, so none of that. It's funny, it's just telling me how many people are watching on Facebook, but not on YouTube. I'll just have to consult my phone. Sorry guys, somebody else. Oh. Oh, yep, up. Oh. Yep, I'm on. Just checking. I'm going babysitting later on, so yep, a bit of Arsenal Plasterer and then a bit of babysitting. What could be better? On the old San Miguel tonight. I don't know if which of you guys saw my my niece's son, Carl, over in Spain, doing a slightly humorous take on what it's really like to live in Spain. So I will try and put a link in the description if you haven't seen that, if you want to see it later. It's not very long. It's an eye-opener. It's an eye-opener if you've ever considered going to the sunny climes of Espanol. So I thought, what better than to have a San Miguel beer? You see those? When I first used to go to Spain, San Miguel was €1. I don't think it was even that. No, I don't think it was even. Well, it wasn't euros then. It was something else. But it was very, 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 very cheap because it was the presumably Spanish beer. And then when it finally came over to England, I can't believe how expensive it was. They go, oh yeah, but it does come from Spain. So I think that made a bit of sense, I suppose. But San Miguel used to be very, very cheap, and now it's not very cheap at all. Hello. James, hello mate, how are you dear? Yeah, I'm very good. I was a little bit quiet over the summer holidays. I put that down to people not wanting work done where their kids are at home and going on their summer holes. But since then, it kind of all kicked off and gone a bit mad once again. So, hey Jamie, evening bruv. And yeah, so thankfully I've been quite busy. Well, busy for me. Busy for me. What about yourselves? Jamie, I know you've been quite busy, mate. I'm trying out the old pink SBR. Plasterer's blend. James, how's your brother? Are you both coming to Edinburgh next year? It's funny, only things I look forward to. Oh dear, we're going to have a little bit of there's just some video of the last 2 trips that we made together to the Plasterers convention in the beautiful city of Edinburgh. And yeah, we just got organised a date. It will be in May, probably early May, and the only thing that will stop us going is if, God forbid, Oasis decide to do their part of their tour in Edinburgh anywhere around May. Forget it, because I can't afford £1,000 for a room per night or something ridiculous like that, and plus you wouldn't get anywhere. So yeah, but hopefully Oasis ain't going to be there. So, but I will double check their dates and meant to be if it goes ahead, and hopefully they won't be. So we can go there and have our usual bit of fun. I think this year I'm only going to book for 3 days because I think that's just about right, as opposed to 4 or 5. But obviously people can stay for as long as they like. James, last month or so has been mad busy, crazy how it works. Yeah, it is always typical, mate. I was watching, I quite like The Essential Craftsman. I don't know if you've ever watched that on YouTube. He's a carpenter. I mean, he does loads of things. He's got a massive workshop because he kind of lives in the middle of nowhere with his missus and stuff. And he was talking about it the other day, and he's well, I say he's really old. He's not really old. He's about 3 years older than me. And he was saying about all the feast and famine stuff, and he basically described what life is like as a plasterer or as a tradesman, and how you can be absolutely like snowed under, and lots of money coming in 1 minute, and then stressing how you're going to pay the bills the next. So all the fun of the fair. So that was yeah, that was interesting. But it is so true. Feast and famine, I think, is the phrase. Still keeping busy and confusing the customers. How to have a twin. To have a twin. yeah. I mean, that's never going to get stale, mate, is it? Because you've got a different customer that doesn't know you or doesn't know you've got a twin brother, an identical twin brother, then you're, yeah, it's always got to be a good crack. I don't think Oasis tour starts to June or July. Oh, well, that's all right then. Cool, right? We're definitely on for the May then. Probably very near the beginning, because my old matey Mike, Smiler Smart. Evening, Mike. His missus' birthday's on the 13th, so he cannot be away on that date. No, we can't go without Mike. So, hello Tara, sweetheart. Just popped in to say hi, pops. Hope everyone is good. All good this end. I think all the guys are probably good. They're going to find out in a minute. I say I'm just doing a quick Ask the Plasterer, and then I'm off babysitting. So, the excitement just never ends for me. Who's that there? Martin, wee! Hello, mate. I put together a little montage of the last 2 Edinburgh trips. Up in the corner there, I might spread it out and make it a bit bigger, so it's easier to see in a little while. Just to get people thinking that May will soon come around. May 2025, Plasterers Meetup, Plastering Convention in a beautiful city, whether it's foggy or whether it's lovely and sunny or raining, because there's all sorts of weather in Edinburgh, in Scotland, and as long as you've got the right clothes, which none of us did have, then you're laughing. You're laughing. Doesn't matter what the weather's like, but yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Jamie, I'll have a few more going to Edinburgh next time. Nice one, Jamie. Nice one, mate. Martin, where have you been the last few weeks? Oh, mate, I've just been. I say work was fairly quiet, and then it started to sort of kick in a bit more, and there was one thing or another going on. I think there's probably a bank holiday somewhere in that as well, wasn't there? And when I think, oh, it's only been a few weeks, and then I check when was the last time I did Ask the Plasterer, and it's just like in July or something like that, and I think, oh wow, it's September. So sorry about that, boys and girls, but I thought it's a bit more exciting, a bit more interesting if you've had as the old saying goes, absence makes you forget about me. No, absence makes the heart grow fonder. So it does. Oh yeah. Well, I've opened my beer, but I haven't poured it out. Excuse me. Talk amongst yourselves. Tara. Oh, that'd be nice. I'm sick of babysitting. Only joking, really. I know you are. You're a beautiful princess. You're a beautiful 1-year-old princess. Happy birthday again, Sophie. Beautiful little bubba, just like your mum. Cheers. At some point this evening, or possibly on catch up, if you're watching Diana, hello Diana. Car's lovely. Sarah's very pleased, as is her hubby. Because her hubby's granddad said, "Oh, it's a hubby motor," so it's all good. It's all good. So yeah, just weeks that whizzed by, and some Monday nights I've either got in very late, and tired, or not too late but just too tired to get showered, get sorted out, and get set up. But here I am. So yeah, let's live in the moment, and woohoo! I'm very happy to be here, sharing the evening with you. I've got where are we? James got a new car. Now my daughter, my youngest daughter, her car was a bit going to the pictures, and which means like it's going downhill. And a very good friend of mine and a customer. About a week prior, she asked me if I knew anyone that might want to buy a car because she was selling hers, and I thought, yeah, I'll have a look round, and the next thing I know, my daughter needs a car, so so I bought it off of Diana, so she's happy with that. Regarding my car, actually I was very fortunate because I went park run on Saturday. The missus wanted to go to our caravan in Chichester, but it was too. We couldn't go Friday night, and I didn't want to go Saturday. Just stay one night and then come back Sunday because it's too far to drive just for that. So we didn't go down there. But if we had done, and then I'd come home on the Sunday, probably if I'd have made it there, I think would have got to B&Q or wherever I'm getting my stuff now in my motor, and either on the way back from B&Q. Or even worse, on my way to the job Monday morning, there's a good possibility that my car would have just stopped. Which it did do, but fortunately, we didn't go away the weekend. I just went to Park Run on Saturday and Sausage Club, which is where we meet at the cafe after we've had a run, so sausage sandwiches. And then on the way driving home, when I got back in the car to drive home, I noticed my clutch pedal was sort of halfway down. And the nearer I got to home, the more down the clutch pedal went until I couldn't get it in or out of gear. And the last bit, I just kind of crunched and chugged to my front door. I did make it to the front door, and so knowing that either there was a funny whirring noise a week prior to that, I must say. And I thought it might have had it this time, either the gearbox, which would be really bad for the age of the car, would be not worth fixing, or the clutch. I took it to my lovely MOT man who does all the work on any of my cars, and he came back, he said, yep, he can fix it, 550 quid give or take. So I jumped at that to get my work car back, because currently I'm going to, the last couple of days, going to work in a full Fiesta, which is a bit of a squeeze with your tools. Fine if you haven't got to take plasterboards or anything else rather large that I often have to carry to jobs. So yeah, but I've not got it back yet, but he's doing it, and I'm hoping he gets it back sooner rather than later, because I'm working in Guildford on Friday, which is about 40-50 minute drive from where I am, and I've got to go there over Friday and Monday, and I really hope I've got it back by then, because I really don't want to try and lug everything I need to that job in a full Fiesta, even though it is a brilliant full Fiesta. Had it for donkey's years. My daughter bought that off of an old neighbour. She had it for years, and still drives like a dream. It's just getting a bit too old. Still ULEZ compliant though. Anyway, that's What's that, Jamie? Change gears in low revs. Whatever happens. Yeah, I'll try that, because I know sometimes when it's quite low in the engine slows down enough, it will clonk in to another gear, but it doesn't always work. And because saying that, I had to to get it, because I had to get it down to my MOT place. I thought I wait till it gets quite late, so there's no traffic in my way. It's not far to drive, but it is. It's a bit nerve-wracking if your gearbox isn't working. So. Wife followed me down there, but I put it into. So I had to. The only way I could get it in gear was to put it in gear with the engine off. So put it in second gear, and as I was nothing in front of where I was parked at home, and then you turn the ignition and it goes, what, and it pulls the car forward. And as long as you got your, well, that's not. There was no clutch, is it? No. As long as you're fortunate and you're revving enough, it will then start to move along in second gear, and. And you can go, unless you've got to put your foot on the brake and stop, or give way to a pedestrian, someone doing a U-turn, or just someone coming on your right on the flipping roundabout. In which case you have to put your foot on the brake and it stalls again, and you've got to put it back in second and try and start going along by using the ignition key. And then got it into second, and then into third gear, and I went the rest of the way in third gear, but. And luckily, nothing in the way all the way to this yard on an industrial estate, which there was no one on that, thankfully. And I just managed to cruise it in there, right in the guy's way, so he would have to, because he said he could maybe look at it Monday or Tuesday, and I took it Sunday night. And he rang me late Monday morning to give me a price to get it fixed. God bless him, but he probably needed to do it, because he'd have to keep pulling it out or getting people to pull it back in to sort it out, so I think that's why he's just started on it straight away. So that's good. So I should have my car back soon. I just hope sooner rather than later. I'm guessing it must have been the clutch, mate. He didn't say how. The woman just rang up and said, the quote to fix your car is 500 and something. When I heard that, because I'm anticipating it being at least 700 quid. To sort out, and if it was the gearbox, probably a lot more. In which case, as I said to him, if it's that bad, the gearbox is gone. I'll have to scrap the car and get something else. As if that's easy. But yeah, so I just didn't even ask. I'm guessing he just means the clutch needs doing, and there's not just some little washer he's got to change, but makes it worth his while. No, he wouldn't do that to me. So yeah. My assumption is it's a new clutch he's putting on it. I was too pleased to ask, because I wouldn't get another half decent work vehicle for 500 quid. So, dear, motors. Rishi Sunak never has this problem, does he? Or Kia Starmer, not the car. Oh, that's nice. Hold on a second. anyone who's on and watching, feel free to have a chat. You can. Oh, by the way, not that it gets much use, but I've put a new SIM in the pub phone, so that's the new number. Actually, I hope it lasts. Well, it's not going to last forever, this SIM, but that's quite an easy number to remember. Well, the first bit's kind of normal, isn't it? 074 69 607 207. Anywho, while I'm here, I might as well expand on the old. Here we go. This is some of the old footage of the last couple of years that we did the Edinburgh meetup. And it's not. There have been two women at each. See, there's one there. I think that's your wife, James or Richard. James. And this us down in the Plasterer's bunker. This is off of the Rose, the Amber Rose pub. It's become a sort of a regular for us to meet up there when we're down when we're Edinburgh way, and it's very enjoyable, And this year it's on here, but this year we didn't manage to get to Frankenstein's bar. We also didn't manage to go sightseeing to this place. Look at that beautiful view over Edinburgh, and this is only a short walk up to this bit from where we are. It's just Edinburgh. You can just walk around it. I mean, all the places that you want to get to, you don't really need a car, which is fantastic. There, and then suddenly we're in Athens. Oh, excuse me. Oh dear me. Oh. Up the old high street there, just at the top of that road. If you just keep going up there, at the top is Edinburgh Castle, where the old military tattoo, the Edinburgh tattoo, was on the telly about a week ago, and it's on around the time of the Fringe Festival, where we went there last year. Not us as a group, but me and the missus and my youngest daughter and her husband. And Edinburgh's just a beautiful place. It's extremely lovely. And look, see, the sun can also shine in Scotland, and it can be nice and warm. So, when it is, you've got to make the most of it. But it is very nice. It is very nice. Cheers. Wonder where Mark is this evening. Mark Neeson, where are you, mate? I know it's not Monday. Martin, I see they're going to introduce tourist tax to Edinburgh. Are you sure, mate? I don't know if that's what the chances of that actually are. Oh, look at this. This was good. Oh, you're there, mate. Hello. Hello, brother. What is that? His room was in the boozer the first year. I can't remember what they're singing because I've cut all the sound out of this montagey thing. But you can't get away from Stuart there, either, can you? That's looking back. That's looking down when we're coming down from some pub or place or wherever. That's another view you can sort of kind of see as you come down into the town. Absolutely beautiful place. Also on this vid, because I keep going on about when we do go to Edinburgh, the hostel, which from the outside looks quite dark and very Scottish stone building, and then when you go in, it's very nice, which is why I've used it for the last 2 years. First year £97 for 4 or 5 days. This year it was 120 quid for 5 days. So you can't beat it. Loads of toilets, showers, fantastic, blow you away. And I probably told you that more than once. And comfortable. And for a thing like this, you only really need a bed for the evening, and you can go back there for as long as you like. It's not a chuck you out in the morning kind of homeless type hostel. That's St Christopher's Hospital. They're a chain. there's another chain of hostels around this area as well. But yeah, hopefully now I've been told that Oasis shouldn't be gigging until the summer. Then if we're going to be going in May, then we should be good. We shouldn't have any issues with getting rooms at the hotels, because most of the guys stay at, there's about 4 Holiday Inns just up through the high street in Edinburgh, and yeah, so that's not an issue. So we're currently toying with about coming up to the May Bank holiday weekend 2025. But we still got to have some discussions on that, and again try and get a list together just so we've got an idea of who is definitely coming. And I have been told, when I mentioned it to Kirk, I was talking to him the other day, and I said, look mate, if you can make it to Edinburgh next year, then we can probably celebrate your 100,000 subscribers, which I'm pretty sure we'll have by then. And he said, I'll tell you what mate, he said, there's one thing I can tell you 100%, and that is that I will be in Edinburgh next year. So we've got one, well, it's me, I'm 100% going, guaranteed, God willing. The usual guys, I'm pretty sure, Mark and Martin and Mike and everybody else I've forgotten, that are regulars, are definitely going to go. So yeah. Beer. That lovely pub, mate. Yep, another 12p down the pan. the last after Plasterer that went out, it was absolutely fine for about 2 or 3 weeks, and then I suddenly got a notice come through. It went, oh, copyright. And that was one of the other songs. I don't even know what it was called. It wasn't the beer one, or the something I'm drunk. But yeah. Mick Kirk last week said he was not for Edinburgh. Yeah, he's definitely coming. He's definitely coming to Edinburgh, so he tells me. So, if someone as busy as Kirk, with all the strings to his bow, as well as on top of all the plastering he's doing, if he can make it to Edinburgh, then we haven't got any excuses for being a little bit too busy. I forgot. That's why I'm telling you now. Start making a space in your diary for the beginning of May, okay? Because we are going to Edinburgh. You ain't got to come if you don't want to, but you'll be missing out. This is Frankenstein's bar. We didn't get there. I don't know why we didn't get there. It rained a little bit more, and also the sightseeing. I think the one day it was sunny. Everyone was in different places, but this place is a good crack. I mean, most of the guys all know it because they've been there with us. That is obviously on the right hand side. That's a great big model of Frankenstein. It's about 8-9 foot tall and quite spooky. I'll pop in this pub in a second and you can see what it's like, but it's quite a lovely haunt to to have a drink in. I would imagine it's quite exciting of an evening as well. They play a continual, the old Boris Karloff Frankenstein movie, black and white one, on a loop in there as well, so with subtitles on the bottom, so you can watch it. This is what I did, more or less watched it all when I was in there. It just brought back memories of when I was a kid. Now it used to terrify me, but for some reason my mum and dad still let me watch it. They were very liberal, my mum and dad, God bless them. Oh, this was also the pub where I mean, there's a guy. There's a quite big guy in this video that if you saw him now, you wouldn't recognise him. And he was when we come in here, right as I'm filming this, he was buying us all around, and it's only afterwards I discovered that you couldn't buy a ceramic bin because the only downside to Frankie's bar is they don't take cash. They're a card-only pub. Yeah, you can't see it there because I've got Stuart's thing on the back and on this on the screen on the right hand side. Let's have a twiddle. Yeah, that screen. Oh, that doesn't make a difference, does it? That plays the film of the old Frankenstein movie. And up there, look, up above my head, coming down from the ceiling, is the one and only Frankie. We're going to Edinburgh for the Christmas market. Oh, nice one, mate. You went last year, didn't you? It's lovely there at Christmas, New Year. And so they got fairs and Ferris wheels and ice rings and all sorts of stuff. Beautiful. I'm again, yeah. I'm jealous already, mate. So you began. Oh wow, Christmas, and then, mate. Well, I did last year. I did do the Fringe, didn't I? So it was twice for me as well. Which I hadn't gone there for years. And the next thing, well, I'm going there like regular. But why not? It's a lovely place. Dear. Needless to say, there's lots of loud thunder and lightning going on when old Frankie sits up there in the bar. So, all good stuff. All good stuff. So, that's a halt you definitely got to go to if you're in Edinburgh, or if you're there with us in May, beginning of May 2025. Yeah, the quickest way to get there, if you're anywhere near an airport, is to jump on an EasyJet, and reasonably priced as well. If you're nowhere near an airport, then Walkirk, he drove for how many hours it took him to drive from where he is to up there. But I don't know if he's just going to drive again or whether he's going to organise something else, like a lift. Look, it's always sunny above the clouds, isn't it, eh? Stupid clouds. Why do they always hang over England? There's the old castle up on the hill. It's very, apart from being a very historic place, it's just interesting. Actually, if you tried to spend time in London, shall we say London town or London town, it would cost an absolute fortune. You couldn't do it. I mean, beer's not cheap anywhere, but if you're buying booze anywhere nice in London, stupid money, absolutely stupid. Which is why I thought it was really nice of me not to, the first time we did this, not to say why don't all you guys come to London for a meet up. But no, it's only fair. We're spread around the country. A couple of people already living in Scotland, so let's go up there and sort that out. Here's old Marky boy, old Mark Shepherd. Yep, easy mix, you can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with a bit of easy mix. Oh dear. Mini meet up, mini meet. Mini meet up, Mike. You know that. Ah right, yeah. I suppose you could go over there. Hey. Yeah, a little bit of rain there. Kurt gave that umbrella to some guy in the street, living on the street. And it really poured down after that. That's when we went, and he very kindly bought us all the curry. Kept up and paid for it when we weren't looking. God bless him. Yeah, cheers, Kurt. Lady in Red, Plastering. Name my band, Ben Musa. Well, I've got a customer just texted me that whose house I went round today, and I said, can you send me your email address so I can send you a quote? And she's just texted me to say, I haven't had your quote. So I've obviously given her the impression that I'm just going to shoot home and do it straight away because I've got nothing else to do except her quote. But yeah, I'll text her back in about an hour. Oh dear. Customers, you gotta love them. Ooh. Got some beautiful scenes around there. Oh, this place, this is the all-you-can-eat Chinese buffet. For anyone that doesn't know. Blooming lovely. Blooming lovely. So, you know, so Mark, you're going to the Christmas market. Oh, you're thinking about going to the Christmas market. Mikey's definitely going to the Christmas market. I might have a chat with the missus. Perhaps me and her could just do a weekend or a long weekend. But yeah, we'll see. I'll keep you posted. If you two are definitely going to go down there for the Christmas market, then let us know what date you. Obviously, it'll be at Christmas time, but more specific a date to get a chance so I can meet up with you guys. What, you didn't do any filming in the booking office then? Yeah, it's a little bit, mate, but some of us look so miserable. I thought I'm not. I didn't put that up. The fear of putting people off. Oh dear, I think that was probably about the 4th day or 5th day. After we'd all eaten and drunk about as much food as you possibly could. I think, oh, yep, I'm kind of ready to go home now. So, I mean, look at this. Look at the food in this place. It just goes on forever. And very eyes bigger than stomach when you're in there. But best not to pile up your plate. You know, you can always go back for more. Unless you got there late and it's shutting. Yeah, lovely Chinese. Oh, if I hadn't just had a big bowl of pasta with cheese on, then I'd be really fancying this lot now. Yeah, Mike, it was there all day booking off his face because we did. Oh, one day me and Mikey at least spent the best part of the whole day in the booking office. I think some guys had stayed in bed for a good part of the day on account of staying up all blooming night. Yeah, and a few of the other guys did a bit of sightseeing or whatever, and yeah, me and Mike stayed in the booking office only for about 5 or 6 hours. But time does fly when you're having fun. It's Jamie up, Mark. It's Jamie up for it. I can return to Edinburgh for £32. Yeah, I don't know what times of the year it really varies, mate. When the weather's really horrible and it's kind of not quite Christmas, but getting up to it. Or is that the £32 plus if you want to take a bag, plus if you want to use the inside toilet, plus if you want a sandwich and all that? I've got that each way, but I don't think I've ever got a price like that for a return to Edinburgh. Or to anywhere, come to that. This is just outside the bunkers at the Amber Rose. Just up the steps there, out onto the Rose Street, is it? In the famous bunker, the Plasterer's bunker. Hey, Madame Musa, hello, dear. How are you? Are we meeting at Christmas? Looks like Mark's going up for the Christmas market. Mike Smiler, he's also going up for the Christmas market, and if I can persuade the missus, which might not be that difficult actually, we'll probably go to the Christmas market as well. So that'd be nice. But the main get together is again going to be in May next year, right? Beginning of May, possibly the first week in May. But we've got to finalise that date before we start sorting it and booking anything. As soon as we have, I'm going to be booking me little spot in my favourite hostel, and the guys can book their £100 a night hotels or whatever it is. But you have to be careful because was it Mark that met us there, and what's his name, Mark? God, I'm terrible now. and he couldn't get nowhere to stay because he thought he'd get there first and then try and find somewhere to stay when he got there. And he ended up staying with Kirk and Mark Shepherd at their hotel for one night anyway. But, there's nothing major going on, so I don't know why all the places were fully booked. Look at it, beautiful town. When I was there with the family, we managed to rent this flat that's really near the castle. Living lovely. Can't do it again, it was too expensive. But you could just look out on the street and just watch everything happening and watch all the different buskers, and then it was like I say, the sort of 2-minute walk to the castle. And lots of lovely whiskey shops, but I never went in any because none of the whiskey's got prices on it, which means I can't afford it. I stick to bog standard stuff, I think. Red, is that your game for Christmas? Presumably. Mark, Red's in the house. I'm thinking about it. Yeah, well, so Red might be there as well at the Christmas market this Christmas, and then possibly again in May. But you can't get too much of Edinburgh. It is a lovely place. It's a lovely place. May also. Oh yeah, definitely got to do May as well, dear. Yeah, you can't just go for Christmas. And I wonder how expensive it is to actually stay in Edinburgh for a little while over part of the Christmas, not Christmas Day or Hogmanay or anything, because that does get a bit silly and a bit booked up. But yeah, that could be. That could be quite good. Because in May we'll be going, Christmas market, there was this and that was over there. No, that was really good. That was really good. No, it's not there now because it's May. I do like the Christmas atmosphere, but of course it will be bloody freezing cold. Short of something strange happening. But Christmas it should be cold, shouldn't it? And probably much more chance of it snowing, which would be very Christmassy. A Christmas market without snow isn't as Christmassy as it could be. Oh dear. Well, I think I'd be used to seeing my own face on camera, wouldn't you? So anyway, guys and girls, that's just a taster and reminder of that Edinburgh haunt, where we shall hopefully be. Oh, at the beginning of May 2025. Excuse me while I play with my picture. Oh, for anyone that's not been here before, this is the community boozer, the old Hawken Trail. You know. I've lost my cursor. Up there, look, the old Hawken Trail. And this is and this is after the Plasterer. So, yeah, if you've not been here before and you wanted to ask any plastering related questions, feel free. Can't say I'll be able to answer them, but feel free anyway. Got a glimpse of Andrea there. Yes, mate. Yeah, that's clips when we were sitting in that I don't know if you remember the names of that pub. You probably do. Well, that little group was playing the fiddle and that at the table. She was with us there, wasn't she, mate? And in the picture of Palissy place, picture out. Actually, that's not it, is it? Or is it? No. But we'll have a nice cosy pub, especially with the old winter coming. Yeah, roaring fires like this one here. So I wasn't pointing at you. Rained last year, mate. What, Christmas? When you were there? Yeah, probably more likely to rain than snow, isn't it? You've got to have that perfect kind of temperature. Or go even a bit further north. But it does tend to snow. Well, it definitely snows in Scotland more than it does here. Can't remember the last time we had some proper snow here. It's a few years back now. Oh. And old Danny there, half the man he used to be. Looking forward to seeing him in the real life. If you see this at some point, Daddy, yeah, you've got to come this year, mate. Bring the missus if you have to, but no excuses, bruv, no excuses. It wasn't quite the same without you this year. Kirk will be coming again, and he'll be pleased to see you. As I'm sure you'll be pleased to see him as well. Anything else new? Isn't Rick doing his big walks this weekend? I need to sponsor him. Yeah. Oh, I've done that. Since I've been earning some money again, I sponsored Mark on that walk. Rick on that walk. I thought he'd done it by now. I don't know if he's been doing bits of it a bit at a time, or whether he hasn't done any of it yet. It's him and the other two guys, isn't it? Yeah, might be this weekend, mate. We'll soon find out because he'll post on the old Tinternet, won't he? Oh. Like 3 days. It rained for 3 days, Mike. Christmas. Yeah. It's going to be lovely and sunny in May. I might even predict that it might actually snow at Christmas there this year. Practicing between pints. Yeah, he does like a little bevy. There's our Ricky boy. As Jamie would say, bring your big jacket. Yeah. Did he say that just generally, or is that kind of like bring your big jacket if you're a soft southerner, as opposed to a hard northerner who can still go out in a t-shirt? I used to do, but yeah, I've given up that not wearing anything but a t-shirt. I think I did that for about 3 years, doing the old Wim Hof thing, and you do get used to the cold, but if you do it on a regular, like long-term basis like that, yeah, you think, you know what, I think I'll just start wearing a jumper again. And then just go, like, do cold things a bit at a time. Sort of like, oh yeah, I'm going to do an ice bath, or go winter swimming. So I joined I told you, didn't I? I joined the local, well, it's not that local, Tootenbeck Lido, it's the biggest one in Europe, cold water swimming bars. And it was lovely in the winter because there was a sauna, but only was about 10 people, because the place in the summer was about 1,000 people, so you can't have this. Well, you want the sauna on in the summer, and as the cold weather kicks back in and it shuts to the public, it'll still be open to me because I'm a member as a cold water swimmer, so I shall be back there because the sauna will be open as well. So as soon as I've heard the sauna is open, I shall be back doing a bit of cold water swimming. So it's very good for you, boys and girls. And while I'm ranting, don't forget to take lots of vitamin D. Vitamin D3. Hey Stu, hello mate. Yeah, good mate, just been running through the old Edinburgh videos from last year and the year before. I did a little montage of putting bits of the two together. Just to give us another flavour, get us a little bit thinking about next May, mate. Beginning of May, we're looking at, aren't we? But we need to firm up a date. We need to firm up a date. I know there's a lot of talk about going literally the 1st of May or something. But we'll check it out when the bank holiday is, what the prices are, and hopefully the majority of us can make it on that time. By that time. Keep me busy, Stu, as well. Currently, I haven't done this for a while because I've been getting in really late. Well, 7:30. Just where a lot of one-day jobs that I get. Obviously, I need to bash them out and then tidy up and then pack the motor. So by the time that's all done, and then I get home, depending how far it is. And I think I told you on the on Trail Talk that it turned out I think it was my clutch in the end that went on the work motor. But the guy did ring me and say 500 and something quid you can fix it. So hopefully I'll get that back soon because I'm taking everything to work in a Ford Fiesta for the minute, which you can squeeze a certain amount of stuff in, but plus it doesn't look very professional. So I do tend to pre-warn my customers that my work vehicle is off the road, and I've had to quickly adapt a Ford Fiesta to get me to their job. And I think they're that pleased that I get to their job, they don't care what I turn up in. Thermals at Christmas, yeah, up at Christmas, mate. Yeah, I would imagine so. It's going to be a bit nippy, then, isn't it? It'll even may feel like the middle of summer. But yeah, like you say, at least Oasis won't be up there, so we shouldn't have any problem booking hotels and stuff and things like that. How are we doing for time? Well, I've just gone 8 o'clock. Stick around another 25 minutes or so before I go on babysitting duty. We do. Oh dear. Well, that's where Rick is, where the fire is. So it's always better to repair your work horse more cost effective unless it's a major problem that you get back. Yeah, hopefully he didn't say how long it was going to take. He just said, "Do you want me to do it? This is the price." And I said, "Yeah, do it." I wouldn't come out about $550, and I'm thinking there's no way I would have got another. Well, I didn't want to just buy an old banger to kind of take on from there. But if it had been a gearbox or something like that, then I would have had to get rid of it completely. But fortunately, mate, it's going to last that little bit longer, God willing. And I just had 2 new tyres put on it as well. So there's an Anson Boogie in the background. He's the governor, mate. He's the governor. I was just thinking in that, I can't believe how much food that Chinese all you can eat actually has got on display. I've been to some in London. I don't think they're quite on the same scale. Well, not the one I went in anyway. Just too much choice. I don't quite know what to eat. Just start eating just a weird mixture of stuff. Oh, pardon me. Oh dear. I know you're already busy, Stu, with everything you're doing, mate, with work and everything on Trail Talk. We're in a mentoring group. Needless to say, what was it? I think I got in about, the last time I got in, Thursday, got in about 7:30, had a shower, something to eat, Oh, done it again. I've missed a live. Useless. Oh dear. Was that proper nice Chinese that was, mate? Okay, lovely. Oh, yeah. No, it was nice in there, mate. I enjoyed that. Well, looking forward to going there again. So I'm only going to go for 3 days this time, mate, because I think from my perspective, and a lot of the guys, 3 days is probably the chef's kiss of how long to stay somewhere when you're going to be eating and drinking a lot for a consecutive period of time. And by about 3 days, I think we've done all the bars, done a bit of sightseeing, had plenty to eat, and then think, yeah, let's get home now. Especially if it started to rain. So yeah, as soon as I know the dates, I'm gonna put 3 days in me lovely cheap hostel, and yeah, make the most of it. I've got a funny feeling it might be breaking hot. What do they call it? Heat wave in Edinburgh in May. I've heard on the grapevine. It happens. You know, global warming and all that. Yeah, you agree, Mike, didn't you? 3 days. I think we had that chat on the 4th or 5th day, didn't we? That 3 days would probably be the perfect amount. Perfect amount for Plasterer's meetup. And unlike Kirk, I definitely couldn't do, and Mark Shepherd, I definitely couldn't do 2 nights from where you don't go to bed. And then spend the 3rd one mostly staying in bed, I think. I say this year we didn't get a chance to go up to the what's it called? Something Hill. This is called. Jamie, are you still there, mate? What's this hill called? Is that right, Harry? Hopefully, Ant. If you see this at any point, mate, it'd be lovely if you can get back down there this year. Oh, no, next year. Give me this year's and me next year's mixed up when I'm talking Edinburgh. Anyone else got anything exciting to talk about? I promised to try and definitely come back in 2 weeks. Yeah, I might try and learn the violin, or get the old mate Jimmy the fiddler to come with us. Oh, he's brilliant on the fiddle. Yeah, that when you look down over where all those lights are at Christmas, it looks even more amazing. Drive up was okay, parking was the issue. Yeah, that's the thing, mate. I've always thought Edinburgh, in that respect, it's like going to Brighton or somewhere. You can't think, where the hell are you going to park the car? Unless you're going somewhere that's specifically got its own car park. Because a lot of the hotels, like where you guys stay, they're not. They're in the main stretch, aren't they? There's no, to my knowledge, there's no car parks for any motors. Or you've got to stay in a hotel that's right outside of Edinburgh. Whereas where we stay and at the hostel, we're just round the corner from the booking office. We're right in the action. Pardon me. We haven't got to sort of travel on a bus or in a car to get to this central bit that we're in. So, but yeah, parking, mate. You don't drive up, Martin, anyway, do you? I thought you got a plane, or you've moved now. You've moved now, Martin, haven't you? How are you settling in there, mate? In your new gaff? Do a Kirk, what? Just drive there and just get one, park on some restricted place and just get one parking ticket, hopefully. Oh, did you do that then, Martin? Just get one park, like illegally sort of park, and just get one ticket, and then I suppose it's cheap parking in that respect, isn't it? You can stay there for the whole duration, unless you get more than one ticket on your motor. I don't know what the score is with parking tickets in Edinburgh. Oh, good, Martin. You love Norfolk, mate, yeah? That's what counts, mate. That's what counts. Does the missus like it? I guess she must do. Who was the other guy that he lives up in Scotland, and he was doing up a house, or he was selling his house and doing up another house that he was moving into, which was his reason. It's not the car, is it? But couldn't come because he was just busy doing that. But that was 2 years ago now, so hopefully he'll be able to make it, because I think he's only about 25 minutes away from where we are. Left the car on a side street the whole time, no tickets. Oh, okay, mate. Was it just like a quiet street, or did it look like? Did it say there was, you know, you're not meant to be there, and you might have got a ticket? You're just very lucky. But I hate the stress of driving there. Like I said, it's not a short drive, and then thinking, well, I can get parked somewhere near, and no, don't get clamped or anything. I don't know how much they're into clamping up there. You see up there where those orangey lights are at the end of the road there, that's more or less where that flat was we stayed for the Fringe thing. That was amazing. It was absolutely lovely. Absolutely lovely. You could get the impression that I quite like Edinburgh, couldn't you? I know Diana likes it. I'm at Old Zoning. Oh, blimey, mate. You are lucky you didn't get a ticket then. Right, boys and girls, I think we're going to knock it on the head. I've got a few bits and pieces to do. So I do a bit of babysitting. So and I'm taking the Fiesta, and I need to take some tools out of the back because I'm going to be going near or by the on the way home the local B&Q, the one that's not shut down, because I still like B&Q. And I can pick up some stuff on the way back home, so that'll sort me out for Thursday's job. And I said then Friday I've got to get to Guildford, which for me it's nothing for Mike, 50 minute drive, but for me it's miles away, and I'm hoping I don't have to do it in the Fiesta, but we shall see. Right, boys and girls, I'm going to knock it on the head. Sorry it was such a long time in between this time and the last time we did ask the plasterer. But hopefully we'll firm up that date for May. And don't work too hard, boys. What day is it? Oh, it's hump day tomorrow, isn't it? Middle of the week, Wednesday, halfway there. Apart from you guys that work Saturday and Sunday, for some strange reason, like life is too long instead of too short. Oh dear. But Mike, I hope you're still doing the 4 days, mate. I hope you're sticking with it still, and you haven't. Let's say prelapsed. Then you haven't. Haven't fallen back into a bad habit of working 5 days a week, or 6 or 7, even worse, mate. I was not quite sure why some of you guys were texting me at about 6 o'clock on Sunday morning, unless you were definitely getting up to go to work. Right, my dears, I'll see you soon, either on Discord, Ask the Plasterer, or back here. The chances of me putting out a video are very slim currently. Apart from anything else, I've got no memory on me on me film cards because they're full of stuff. Right, my dears, it's been a blast. I'm off to do my thing, and I will see you all very soon. I'll speak to you on the socials. And I'll see you back here on Monday in 2 weeks' time. Okay, definitely back on the Monday. Back to the Monday. If there's anything I've forgotten to tell you tonight that I remember, I'll probably would forget by Monday fortnight, so I won't tell you that either. So. But I should have my car back by then, so that'd be good. Right, cheers boys and girls. I will see you very soon. Bye for now. Oh, and any of my relatives that are watching in Spain or Australia. Bye.